Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer Review. So today we're going over to Glamorgan Brewing Company, based in Wales, in Glamorgan of all places. And it's their Dead Canary Indie Pale Ale. Not the first time I've drunk this. I managed to pick up 2 bottles. Somebody wasn't watching what they were doing at the tills. Typical Raggy's Beer Review thing. Yeah, see a load of beers. Think you're getting one of each and you end up getting 2. But it is what it is. And there we go. So, on the back it says, a well-hopped IPA with a properly refreshing bitter finish, brewed to honour the coal mine canaries that made the ultimate sacrifice. This liquid eulogy is a knockout. 4.5%, like I said. Doesn't give the official ale supplier of the Welsh Rugby Union, and no address on the bottle. Does seem to be quite the thing these days, no addresses. Unless I'm bloody blind. Oh. I'm blind. Lantrisant Business Park, Mid Glamorgan, CF72 ALF. So there you go. As blind. So here we go. Like I say, I have had this before. After the beer haul, there was a comment on the beer haul. And obviously someone didn't like it. I actually really liked it. So I'm actually reviewing it today. So what we see is a white head. We see, I would say, a dark golden pour, but a nice bit of sporadic carbonation. Obviously a thin white head. Toffee on the nose. That looks like what would be classed as a modern traditional or traditional IPA. You know, certainly not like a lot of IPAs these days that are absolutely nothing, in any way, shape or form, actually an India Pale Ale. This looks like it, albeit a weaker version. As well, back in the day, it would have been, I assume, 5.5 to 7% IPAs to get to India. Toffee, there's a fruity element bursting in on this. Pick this up from Morrison's in Rill, I think, at least, or it was Tesco's in Prestatyn, one of the two. I got it in Wales. Jobs are good. If it was in Morrison's in Rill, I paid full price. If it was in Prestatyn, I got it on a 4 for 7. I may have actually got it on a 4 for 7 in Prestatyn, actually. But I can't be sure. Without actually going back to said beer haul video and looking, doesn't really matter. I'm reviewing the beer, and yeah, toffee, tastes like what, albeit weaker, an IPA from the old days, I suppose, in that respect. Don't know a lot about Glamorgan Brewing. I did review their Welsh Cake Stout literally while I was on holiday a week ago, probably. It's amazing how our time flies. A week ago, having a really good holiday. We'd been to Prestatyn today a week ago. The beach in Prestatyn. Well, Jesus Christ. There's a beach. There's no on the beach. You wouldn't know it was there. There's a hotel and the old Pontins place behind. Begs the question why the local council didn't put some infrastructure on that blooming beach. Does the beach go all the way up? Maybe it does. But why would you not build stuff on the beach. So the Prestatyn Beach, now there. Yeah, there's stuff on the beach, but it's more set back. Fair dues. Llandudno, proper beach, proper pier. Lovely. I tell you what, the difference is absolutely outstanding. The difference, you couldn't go from anything that didn't look like a beach to something that is a small beach. I mean, Llandudno Beach is small. However, it is actually a beach and it looks like a beach. And that's coming from an outsider who's not Welsh, who just wants to see part of the world and, to discover what's there. And you look and you think, And you can see where countries, tourism, countries that work towards tourism and countries that don't, and then cities and towns that also do and don't. I mean, from me in Nottingham, Skegness is our closest, although it's not much further in actuality than Rhyl. It takes about 2.5 hours to get to Skegness. It takes about 2.5 hours to get to Rhyl. If I'm being honest, I think I'd rather go Rhyl than Skegness. At least it's on the way. There's some nice micro pubs. Yeah, there's one micro pub in Skegness, mind you. Crafty local ale house. It's decent. Nice owners. Or at least the lady who works there. I'm not sure if she's the owner or not, but yeah. But yeah, it's surprising. We being in Nottingham, smack bang in the middle. We're in the Midlands. Hey, East Midlands. Smack bang in the middle of the country. So beaches either side are quite interesting. I would assume if the roads led you in that direction easily, that Mid Wales is actually closest to us. So there's the question. What's the closest beach to Nottingham? Let's just Google that, just out of curiosity. Okay. What is the closest beach to Nottingham? Owens Beach. It's in Beeston. Fuck's sakes. Nearest coastal town to Nottingham. There we go. Skegness, Cleethorpes and Formby Beach all make our list of beaches to visit near Nottingham. And then you've got 5 brilliant beaches. So, yeah. So let's just Skegness, 2 hours to Skegness. Yeah, right. Yeah. On a good day. Mablethorpe Beach, better beach. Cleethorpes. I actually thought Cleethorpes was all right. Only 1 hour 50. So North Lincolnshire is quicker to get to than Skegness. And I would actually agree with that. The roads to get there are actually pretty decent, to be fair. Formby Beach in Merseyside. So bloody hell, across the other side of the country. 2 hours 25 minutes. And what was the 5th one? If you can get through the adverts. No, can't get through the adverts. Oh, Nottinghamshire Post, you're absolutely rubbish. It is what it is. So, the toffee fruity element is coming through quite more now. Kind of preferred it at the start really to how it is now. Obviously, my taste buds, you know, we've all got our own versions of taste on this. Yeah, definitely changed a bit, and the beers do change, you know. As I've said many, many times on Raggy's beer reviews, beers do change. Uh, you can tell it's 4.5. Yeah, the stronger versions would probably have helped some ways in the taste on the side of things. Albeit, it's a nice enough tasting beer, regardless. Um, there's the colour, toffee, fruity, IPA. Would I drink it again? No, no. It's one of those like 99.9% of beers that I've done once and that's it. Um, room temperature would be key for this. Straight in the shed, probably I've drank this at room temperature and it tasted much better than it did today at cool temperature. So something to note when you're drinking beers, and that's for all of us out there. Some beers better warm than slightly cooled. In the shed today, it's probably about 10 degrees down in the shed. It's not that warm. So this is a beer that wants a slightly warmer room temperature for me, 15, 16, up to 20 degrees. You know, it wants that room temperature to bring out the flavours that I certainly got last week when I drank it. So it's like a dual review. Cooler? No. I prefer it at room temperature. That's what I had last week. Well, it was caravan temperature, but the caravan was like 27 degrees. Yeah, a lot warmer than the ass. Bloody hell, it's not warm at my ass. Hey, no, we won't pay for the gas. So, as you do, you know, get that bloody heating up. Is what it is. Hey, you know, if you can, do. Out of 5 for me today, at this temperature, 3.7. At the temperature I drank it at last week, 4.2. And there you see what temperature does to all beers.